goalkeepers with the best defence in the league, but tremendous attacking potential there in Mike Smith, and 45 tries to his credit, Gary Prone. But a sad day for Mark Broadhurst, retiring from big-time rugby league, going to the quieter pastures of Christchurch in New Zealand. But St Helens, well, they'll be wanting to stop him with a winning medal. And good news for the St Helens camp, the boys are fit. Sean Day had a fitness test this morning, Steve Peters and Tony Burke, all three declared fit and raring to go. And one man finishing his one-year contract, Meninga, he goes back to Australia this week. But what a fine season he's had for St Helens. 26 tries to his credit already. He'll be looking for the winner's medal. And another sad day, Stan Wall, his last match of a fine career, already refereed one Premiership trophy final. But an emotional time for that little man as he bows out from the world of rugby league. And George Furban to start this 1985 Slalom Lager Premiership trophy. Kicking off to an unusual looking St Helens. They're in the reserve strip, sky blue with a navy blue V, and the reason being that Hull Kingston Rovers are wearing the centenary shirts, the jersey that they first had 101 years ago, all red and the blue band. Again, another game packed with personalities. I think this game, Alec, could easily be as good as last week's Wembley game.
Yes, Ray, on paper we've probably got the two best teams in the rugby league, and if it's anything to go by, last week's game, it should be an absolute cracker. Both sides are on top form, Hull Kingston are playing well, and so are St Helens, so it should be a really, really good game.
Meninga just using that bulk to put the ball to touch. St Helens then in possession. Peter Gawley. Gary Ainsworth on loan from the league club, only been with St Helens for 6 weeks, but already performed well. Arkwright. Left leg, heavily strapped, had a lot of knee trouble and thigh trouble this season, Chris Arkwright, to Holding. Here's one player, number 7, be eager to impress, been left out of the Great Britain squad. Peter Gawley, oh, good driving surge. He's got Chris Arkwright with him. Ainsworth on his outside. Oh, can he make the line? Will he? He does. Yes. Well, just 2 minutes gone in this Premiership final, and the on-loan player from Leigh, Gary Ainsworth, puts St Helens in the lead, 4-0. Good backing up there from Ainsworth.
Well, what a start for St Helens here. They moved the ball out here, and the man himself, Harry Pinner, everything will stand from this man. A lovely ball inside to Gawley, and well in support here is young Arkwright. He looks outside, Gary Ainsworth in good support, and will he get to the line? Gary Clark comes across, but just a little bit too late.
And Sean Day, this was one of the lads who had to have a fitness test at the ground this morning. Should be an easy one for him, and it is. 154 goals to his credit now. 6-0 for St Helens.
Well, what a start from St Helens. A lovely ball inside from Harry Pinner to Gawley here. He looks outside for support. Arkwright is in there, and he is in support. But just watch this little fella, Gary Ainsworth. This is a hooker on loan from my club, actually, and we wish we hadn't let him go. Does he think well about that?
Rovers, I think, using this huge pack, something like a battering ram. They'll be looking for wearing out the Saints' defence. Oh, good ball to Furburn, well taken. Better ball to David Laws. But a knock-on. Referee Stan Wall was waiting for advantage from that knock-on by David Laws, but no chance. Both sides already having won this Premiership trophy twice in their history. Good, strong, tight scrummage. Oh, and a good heel against the head. Smith to Furburn. He's over. Yes. Good try. Very bad miss there by St Helens number 6 standoff, Chris Arkwright. But an excellent, well-judged try. 6 points to 4 for St Helens. And George Fairbairn linking up just at the right time, and it was his weight and size that carried him over.
Well, this is a very good scrum to win from Old Kingston Rovers. Lovely ball from the blindside, Gordon Smith here. And just watch George Fairbairn. He runs round Vivers and Chris Arkwright, and that's Old Kingston Rovers back in the game.
Well worth every penny of the £72,000 that Rovers paid Wigan. And it's there. 6 points each already, 12 points in the first 10 minutes, and what a game in prospect. Typical Premiership final, very hard, very aggressive tackling. Oh, good ball there to Platt. Well, given half a chance, this number 11, he can run. Already scored 19 tries. Pinner. Goalie. Oh, good cover defence there from Hull Kingston Rovers. 1, 2, 3 red shirts enveloping goalie. Pinner again. Haggerty. Oh, good run from Haggerty. He's got Ledger with him. To Vivers. And he's over. Yes. Good backing up. 16 minutes gone in the first half. I was criticising the St Helens backing up, but that was classical support play. Phil Vivers coming in just at the right time from full-back. And what a thrill for that full-back, all the way from the South Club in Brisbane. And 10 points to 6 for St Helens. Arkwright. Significant to see this standoff. Number 6, Chris Arkwright, following his skipper Neil Harry Pinner everywhere he goes on the field. Haggerty. To Pinner. Oh, very good ball out to Holding. To Meninga, well taken from Meninga. Looking for the opportunity. He's got... Oh! Well, it's like tackling a man mountain, this guy. But St Helens still on the attack. Holding. To Peters. He's got Ledger with him. Can he make it to the corner? He will. He's got the legs. Excellent try. Beautiful play. 19 minutes to half-time. And St Helens take a commanding lead. But it might be Ledger's try, but I think that try was scored more by Mal Meninga, bursting down the left-hand flank. He drew the cover, and all Ledger had to do when he got the ball was put the ball down. Excellent team try, but that man, he took all the cover across to the other wing.
Well, we keep saying we'll never see a try of the season, but we've seen one again here. This is absolutely magnificent football. Peters, Ledger, he's got the legs, he's got the ability, and he's got the class, and he's got the try.
Sean Day's third attempt. No, not quite. Still 16 points to 6 for St Helens.
Well, we've absolutely seen some brilliant tries in rugby league this season, but none better than this. Lovely quick hands by St Helens. Pinner, Peters, Ledger, and just watch him. He's got the legs, he's got the class, and this is a very, very good try indeed.
Comfortably taken, I think, by Laws. No real pressure on David Laws now. To Hogan. Smith to Broadhurst. Rovers will be looking for a ward of attrition through this big, heavy pack that they've got. And this little man behind, New Zealand test scrum half Smith, working them, prodding them. Oh, good ball to Prome. 45 tries this season, Gary Prome already broke the Hull Kingston Rovers try-scoring record. Smith again. Oh, that's a good ball to Ian Robinson. He's got Gary Clark on the outside. Well, a fortuitous kick, I think, from a hooker. Oh, but a good bounce to Gary Frome. Oh, he's got David Laws outside. And that try came from nothing. I said it was a fortuitous kick from David Watkinson, but it paid off, and David Laws, he took the opportunity. 16 points to 10 now. 21 tries now to David Laws, and he snapped a try up out of nothing. And it came from the injury there. The ball just bounced wrongly.
Well, an absolutely ridiculous kick here. I don't think Watkinson can even believe his luck here. Barry Ledger look as though he has the ball right into the hands of Phil Hogan to Gary Prum. When his support is David Laws, he makes it look easy, and it is easy.
A difficult kick for Fairbairn, just inside the 25-yard line there, but well to the left of the posts. A huge boo from the St Helens crowd. Oh, he swings it round. No, just to the right of the posts. No luck for George Fairbairn. This game again certainly got the pace that we've seen in rugby league this season. Andy Kelly. Broadhurst. Hulkinson Rovers using 1, 2, 3 drives through their pack to attempt to suck the ball in. Oh, Meninga! He's going for the line. It's a formality. It's there. What a grin on that man's face. I know he wants to go back to Australia with a winner's medal. I was speaking to him earlier this week. That's his ambition, and tries like that will give it him.
Well, this is the way to answer it. David Laws here holds the ball. Big Mal Meninga stretches onto it, and when he gets these chances, he doesn't miss these, and that's a very important try for St Helens.
And it's interesting to see the speed of this man. A very big man, but he can run when he gets the opportunity. And Sean Day, another attempt, and it's there. 22 points for St Helens to 10.
And this is what we have again here. Just watch David Hall. He holds the ball a little bit too long. Big Mal Meninga lashes straight onto it. Just watch them big legs go.
I think a lot of respect for this man, Roy Hegarty, from the Hulkinson Rovers pack. They know he's a hard customer. Well, the old maxim in rugby league, never let the ball bounce, but David Laws managed it in the end. Broadhurst. This whole pack not really piercing the St Helens cover. To Smith. Robinson. This is better to Clark. Oh, he's got space with him. He's got Gordon Smith. Yes, and a head tackle from Neil Holding. I think only Gordon Smith, being so small, saved his head then. A lot of competition between these two halfbacks. And Neil Holding there to judge the high tackle. Oh, good kick from Fairbairn, 40 yards, puts Rovers in a good attacking position. Rovers now, Emma. This is where the Rovers' big pack can come into its own. 10 or 15 yards from the line, always the chance of a half break. To Smith. Kelly. They seem a little lethargic though, Alec.
They just look to me, Ray, as though they're lacking that extra yard in pace, and they're certainly lacking that extra with a little bit of leadership. They're not moving the ball out, and they've been tackled 3 times within a space of 5 yards.
To Broadhurst. Oh, good break from Broadhurst. He's got the line with him, and Robinson's in. Well, we were just saying that this is where the Rovers pack is dangerous. A half break, and there was Century and Robinson on hand to take it. Put a little bit more heart into those Hull Kingston Rovers fans. 22 points to 14 now to St Helens, and with 3 minutes to go to half-time, that was a timely try.
Well, what a time to score for Hull Kingston Rovers. A lovely ball here out from Hall. Mark Broadhurst sells a beautiful dummy here, and whoever took that should be shot. But he moves up, Ian Robinson in support, and that's a nice time to score.
George Fairburn concentrating on this kick. Just got the 1 already to his credit. One of those awkward kicks for the kicker. No. And the man who made the try, Broadhurst, used his size, used his weight, and then his skill to push the ball out to Robinson. But Holding, I think he'll be content. He knows half-time is approaching, and with an 8-point lead, he knows Rovers have to score twice. And kicking deep, looking to contain Hull Kingston Rovers, I think, in this 25-yard area. Absorb the 6 tackles, keep them down here. I think St Helens know only a minute to the half-time, and a bad knock-on. Very powerful front row this of Broadhurst, Watkinson and Emma, already dominating the scrums. 5 scrums to 0 to their credit so far. And it looks as if the St Helens pack having a little difficulty in the push against them. No. A foot up. To Arkwright. Pinner again. Oh, just trying to get that ball out. Interesting to see the Hull Kingston Rovers players clamping Pinner whenever he gets the ball. Haggerty. Three tackles to go to St Helens. The 40 minutes for this first half are up. Holding. Weaving, dodging, probing. No. Just couldn't get it away. There's the hooter, but I think St Helens will be well pleased with that score of 22-14. And there's one man to thank, Meninga. He set up one and scored one. A combination here of strength and speed, I think, which sums up St Helens' superiority in the first half. Here, the size, the bulk, the strength of Meninga. He attracts 5 Hull Kingston Rovers defenders around him. Then the simple transference of the ball, the slick handling skills, and the difference in speed on the outside here. The ball to Barry Ledger, and he has the speed and the skill just to round it off. Well worked try, but the game isn't over by any means. Hull Kingston Rovers, not for nothing are they worthy champions of Division 1. Long way to go yet, I think, Alec.
Yes, and when you think, Ray, that 4 points for a try and 2 for a goal, it might look as though one side's running away with this game, but it's been a tremendous first half, and if the second half's half as good, the viewers are in for one hell of a game.
What's most interesting, I think, that St Helens have yet to win a scrum, yet they're already well in the lead. Rovers already moving the ball out, I think, wider than the first half. George Fairburn. Oh, good kick through. And I think Old Kingston Rovers, big, powerful pack, sense that St Helens defence might be creaking. Ooh, that was a high tackle. Yes. Touch judge already. Coming on, Mr Oliver. Referee Stonewall, stand no messing. A bad tackle on Zuckerman. Neil Holding.
Well, just judge this, and this shows you no respect in rugby league. One is 7 stone 6 and the other one is 18 stone, but down he goes.
And Zuckerman looks to be alright. No, to the left. And Holding. Oh, good run there from Barry Ledger. Really taking play away from his own line. And an excellent tackle from Laws. Well covered back by David Laws. But St Helens on the attack now. Arkwright to Pinner. Beaver's coming in the line. Harry Pinner again. Short ball to forward. That's a good ball. But an equally good tackle by Phil Hogan. And a penalty. Interfering at the play of the ball. Substitute Paul forward, not allowed to get up to play the ball. No, he's curled that around. But still going. Gary Pro.
I think there was a very interesting conversation going on then, Ray, between Harry Pinner, the St Helens captain, and Mel Meninga. Meninga was saying, put the ball on the Old Kingston line and we'll go from there. And Harry Pinner said, we will kick for the goal. And he's the captain, of course.
A heavy tackle there on Zuckerman. And a very good tackle from Steve Peters. 6th tackle coming up now. Fairburn again, puts the ball high. It's a good one, Beaver's underneath it, but well taken. Magnificent eye for the ball, this lad. Tremendous judgment at taking a high ball. And offside. Referee Stonewall obviously enjoying his last match of rugby league. Well, that's a bad slip. You must find touch from a penalty. To Clark. Oh, excellent tackle from Andy Platt. Copybook tackle, any youngsters watching, shoulder in, on the hip. Put him down, and another one. 10 minutes gone. Still that 22 points to 14 lead for St Helens. Oh, good ball to David Laws. Arkwright's across. And it's all Old Kingston Rovers, Alec.
Yes, but Ray, we've got to have a little bit more of using the ball out wide, because they're getting drawn into the middle, and when they got drawn into the middle, St Helens seem to be putting them down very easily, and they've got to come back into this game very quickly.
But I often get the feeling, Ali, with this big Old Kingston Rovers pack, you know, they can knock somebody out of the way and go for this line.
Oh yes, they do wear people down, but at the moment they just concentrate on high kicks, and Beavers is taking them very well.
Yes, another good catch from Beavers. And Ainsworth there, the hooker, sensibly settling it down, biding his time, waiting for his pack to get back. We'll see 2 or 3 forward probes from the St Helens pack. Holding to forward. Oh, good ball to forward to Meninga today. Just hadn't got the pace. Play on, says referee Wall. I don't think Andy Platt and Phil Hogan realised that referee Stonewall had shouted play on. I don't think Phil Hogan had anyway. But he possibly saved the situation. And out of all that, a penalty to Rovers. I must confess, I can't fathom that out. Unless Andy Platt was offside, I think, Alex.
Yes, I think the decision is get raised that Andy Platt, the St Helens number 11, was offside, because he was kicked back by St Helens player, and obviously he was in 6 yards of the player.
To Pro. Oh, good ball to Mike Smith, to David Hall. Rovers monopolising possession now. Oh, but he's lost it. And really, this is the only way that St Helens are getting the ball, by stealing the ball or by taking it from the kicks. They've yet to win a scrum in this match. Holding. To Peters. No way through. Good covering from hooker there, David Watkinson. Oh, knock on. Well, that was a silly one. And a penalty. Silly penalty from Chris Arkwright. The scrum had been given. No need for that elbow. And I think he too realises how silly he's been.
Well, Chris Arkwright here is a very, very silly lad in here. There's a knock-on, nothing wrong with it, but just watch that. There's no need for that whatsoever.
But whatever it's done, it's put Rovers back on the attack. Hogan. All again. Oh, good ball to Kelly. This is the danger for St Helens. These big forwards pounding through, working towards the line. It's a war of attrition from Rovers. Broadhurst. 10 yards from the St Helens line. Oh, good ball to Hogan. Well, knock on. And a penalty, yes. Offside decision against Roy Haggerty. Steve Peters had knocked the ball down. Haggerty was in front. Referee Stanwall, quite correct. I think one of those instinctive movements from Roy Haggerty. He saw the loose ball, he had to go down for it. He's not to be blamed. But it should be a very simple kick for Fairbairn. And I get the feeling that St Helens have lost the momentum in this second half. They commanded the first half with speed and pace and slick ball handling. But this Rovers defence has tied them down. And a chance for George Fairbairn, 15 minutes into this second half, to lessen the deficit. And he does. So George Fairbairn then edges Hull Kingston Rovers a little bit nearer, 22 points to 16 for St Helens. And substitute, it just shows the strength of this Hull Kingston Rovers when Gordon Smith, New Zealand Test scrum half, can be brought off, and the Great Britain scrum half, Harkin, can be brought on. And Harkin looks to be wanting to get into the action right away. Hogan. Well, this is what they are doing successfully, this pack driving St Helens back time and time again. Oh, that was a good tackle from Andy Platt again, shoulder right in the midriff. To Robinson. Mike Smith. Andy Kelly. Mike Smith again. He's causing a lot of problems for St Helens, this Great Britain standoff. Mike Smith moving the ball well. To Hall. Oh, that's a goal. Oh, Meninga's got it again. Now then, he's a big man, but he's a fast man, this lad. It's a race between Fairbairn. Oh, Meninga, he's holding Gary Clark up, and he'll score. What a try! Well, this man cost £30,000 for the season for St Helens, and how well he's rewarded those fans. He's a huge size, 6'3", 16 stone. But that's a real pace. Magnificent effort for his second try. How well he might smile. Val the Wizard of Australia, the banner says. What a try.
And now you know why this man's worth £1,500 a match. Just watch this. 75 yards, knocks George Fairbairn out the road. He's still got a long, long way to go. And does he go? Gary Clark can run a bit behind him, but there's no stopping this fella. What a great try.
And when we think there were a wingman even, Gary Clark trying to catch him. Tremendous pace. A try from nothing. And Gary Clark will certainly not want to see his opposite wing Sean Day put this goal over. No, fades away again in front of the post, but I don't think Meninga will be too bothered about that. £26 points to 16 for St Helens, just at the time when they look to be shaky, when Rovers look to be coming back. Arkwright. Corber. Oh, good run from this youngster, Andy Platt. Well covered by Mike Smith. But this St Helens pack now looking to have the yard in speed. Harry Pinner. Oh, he's going himself, and he's in. Yes! St Helens skipper puts his arm up in the air. He last won the Premiership trophy 8 years ago, and here he looks to be putting St Helens well on the path again. 30 points to 16 for St Helens. He's delighted, is that lad.
I've got a feeling that Mr. Harry Pinner will love this. Just watch this for a gap. He cannot believe it. Just watch his arm go up. Yes, he does like it. What a good try.
And a straightforward kick for Day. It's there. Well, 9 minutes to go. Harry Pinner has a little respite, a little wash. Broadhurst. All credit to Hulkinson Rovers, still battling away. Oh, good dummy from Harkin. Oh. Haggerty just got hold of his collar. Harkin, Prome, Broadhurst. No way through, only 6 minutes left in this half. Rovers still looking to put the score there. Gary Clark. Well, no way through for Clark, but referee Wall has a problem on his hands. The touch judge is coming on, he spotted something off the ball. We've got to come back. It was behind referee Wall's back. I think it was a bad tackle by Meninga on Harkin. Certainly raised the temperature. But all credit to the touch judge. He spotted it.
Well, this is very, very unusual for big Mal Meninga, but I think he just hits him with a shoulder. I don't think there was anything wrong with that tackle. Just watch where he goes, watch his shoulder go in. He doesn't hit him with the elbow, it's the shoulder, and he does go in, and I think that was a fair tackle. He's a big lad, you know, this fella.
Well, I wouldn't like him coming in at me. But it's a penalty to Rovers. And George Fairbairn put into touch. He knows that Rovers trailing 32 points to 16. They need tries. Only tries will do it now. Broadhurst. Watkinson. Hogan. But there's St Helens pack have tackled well. Forward, Platt and Pinner. Kelly. Every one of the tries this afternoon has been well worked. It's taken good football. The defences have been good. To Harkin. But Hunkinston Rovers still very reluctant to push the ball out to the wings. Here's a chance. To Prome. Well, that was a tremendous tackle by Meninga on Prome. He's hurt his shoulder in the tackle, but he certainly put Gary Prome down. And it's dead. Meninga certainly went into Gary Prome there with the point of the shoulder, possibly sent shockwaves down his arm. And it's sore, but I'm sure Gary Prome knew about it too.
Well, here we have the tackle again. He's a very big lad, this. Just watch as he dips into him. He does not put some weight into that tackle, and as he does it, hits his own shoulder.
Yes, and Meninga coming off. He's happy enough now, but taking a very bad knock on that shoulder. A penalty to Rovers. Differential penalty, of course. To Hogan. Harkin. Rovers still vainly looking for a try. Mike Smith, 2 minutes to go. Broadhurst. But I don't think St Helens want them to score. They're moving up very, very quickly. No, knock on. St Helens, I'm sure, will not want to let Rovers in. They want to go off to New Zealand for their club tour as the Premiership trophy winners. Years since St Helens were last in this position, and ironically enough they scored 32 points then when they beat Warrington, and this time Hunkinston Rovers the victims. To Ferber. Mike Smith. Prome, oh, good pass to Robinson. Andy Kelly. Let's give credit to Rovers, still coming back, very fit side. Their coach, Roger Millward, named as the coach of the year. And he's produced a fine team. Little bit of frustration, I think, from David Watkinson on Phil Beavers. Referee Stan Wall stepping in very, very quickly on that tackle from Watkinson. Minutes are up now. We're moving into injury time. St Helens Neil Holding looking to the bench. He's counting the tackles. 5 to go. Play the tackles through, I think he's saying. Oh, good run from Pinner. He's got Holding. He's got space. He's got Sean Allen coming up with him. Barry Ledger on the outside. He's got hold of it. Oh, he's in for the corner. And a record score in the Premiership final. 36 points. And St Helens beat the previous best at 32. Barry Ledger leaps high, and you can tell the St Helens supporters in that red and white, the ones who are smiling. A wonderful try there. Neil Holding smiling, delighted with himself. A credit to the passing skills of the teams.
Well, bang goes the record, and what a way to do it. What an absolutely magnificent try. Neil Holding flies through here. In lovely support is Sean Allen, but just watch the way young Barry Ledger finishes off. This is a try to break a record, Wiz, and what an absolutely magnificent try.
Sean Day. No, not had his kicking boots on this afternoon, but I don't think he's worried at this stage. There's the hooter. Sheer delight on Barry Ledger's face. St Helens worthy slalom lager Premiership champions. 36 points to 16, and it was the 2 tries from that man Meninga. Interception tries at the vital stage, Alec.
Yes, and what a magnificent game it's been. St Helens have absolutely been supreme, Ray. I think they've thoroughly deserved the victory, and Old Kingston have competed in what's been a truly memorable final.
And Harry Pinner, the man, the ball-playing skills, brought into the Great Britain squad this season. He controlled the play in midfield. Tremendous performance for St Helens. And St Helens well worth 36 points to 16 victory. Mr Miles Eastwood marking the director of Matthew Brown to Harry Pinner, the Slalom Lager Premiership Trophy for 1985. What a great day for Harry Pinner, skipper, his 300th game for the club this now, and St Helens for the 3rd time in their history, Premiership Trophy winners. They beat Salford in 76, beat Warrington in 77, and now they made their mark in the 80s in beating Hull Kingston Rovers. And I think the difference between this team and the Rovers team was pace. They had the speed, they had the tries. 7 tries for St Helens, 4 goals from Sean Day. And Mal Meninga, he played his part. 2 tries and 2 interception tries at vital spells in the game. Truly a memorable final. 36 points to 16 for St Helens.